Since the Volkswagen Jetta was first presented to the general public, it has been the subject of a continuous process of development and refinement on a consistent basis. This process has been ongoing since the very beginning. This process has been going on continuously. This procedure has been ongoing from the very beginning until the present moment. Considering that this has been the situation ever from the very first time that the vehicle was presented to the general public, this is the current condition of affairs. The automobile offers a choice that is not only more cost-effective, but also a little automobile of superior quality, and it has the capability to transport 4 passengers or 5 people if they are well acquainted with one another. The vehicle is also a little automobile, which is another thing to take into consideration. In addition to that, the automobile is a magnificent example of a miniature edition of the automobile. As an alternative to a suitable little automobile that is furnished with 4 doors and has the capacity to accommodate 4 passengers, the following is an alternative that may be taken into consideration as a potential alternative in terms of the number of passengers that can be accommodated in this vehicle at any given time. It is possible to carry a total of 4 people because it has the capacity to accommodate all of them. The maximum number of passengers that can be accommodated in this automobile is the number that is specified earlier. While the Jetta GLI is the most popular model in the family due to its performance, the base model of the Volkswagen Jetta is still a choice that is priced inexpensively in most trim levels. This is because the base model is the most affordable option. Despite the fact that the Jetta GLI is the most popular model in the family, this is the situation that presently exists. The standard model does not come with any additional features at all, which is the reason for this consequence. It is because of this that this is the case. This is still the case despite the fact that the Jetta GLI is a highly expensive sports utility vehicle. Nonetheless, this is still the case despite the fact that it is quite pricey, despite the fact that the principal model might or might not be the one that is most warmly received by the majority of people. This concept is still valid no matter what. There is no way that this could ever bring about any kind of change. Keeping this in mind is of the utmost importance, especially when taking into consideration the fact that the Volkswagen Golf in its classic hatchback configuration is not currently available for purchase in the United States of America. This is something that absolutely must be overlooked. Furthermore, despite the fact that this is a highly specialized market, it does not change the fact that it continues to be desired due to the presence of competitors such as the Honda Civic and the Mazda 3, the latter of which even offers the possibility of adding all-wheel drive to its lineup of automobiles. However, this does not change the fact that it continues to be desired. The fact that it is still sought, on the other hand, is not altered by this reality. In spite of the fact that this market is characterized by a high degree of specialization, you find yourself in this particular position. Investors continue to find this industry to be pretty attractive owing to the potential that it possesses, which is the reason why this is the case. Due to this particular reason, this particular development has taken place. The Volkswagen Jetta is a standout in its own way due to the fact that it has a responsive handling and gives the sense of being a bit more serious aspirational sports sedan that is full of Teutonic equipment. This is true regardless of whether or not this is the case. It is for this reason that the Volkswagen Jetta stands out from the competition. On account of this particular reason, the Volkswagen Jetta stands apart in contrast to other automobiles that are now available on the market. Taking into consideration other automobiles that are classified in the same category as the one that is being evaluated, this is the situation that has arisen. The purpose of this comparison is to offer a more precise picture of the problem that is being discussed now. There is not a single model in the Volkswagen Jetta lineup that does not come with the GLI trim level as standard equipment. This is the case for every single model. For this particular model level, the standard equipment consists of a turbocharged inline-4 engine that is capable of producing 158 horsepower, as well as an 8-speed automated transmission that is equipped with 8 gears. Every single Volkswagen Jetta that is currently on the market for purchase in Europe is equipped with this exact trim level as a standard feature. Undoubtedly, This is the circumstance that is present with each and every Jetta. This is the fact of the case. Modifications have been made to the front fascia, some of which involve the installation of new grille and headlight designs. Other modifications include the addition of new design elements. All of the people in the general population now have access to these modifications. There have been more adjustments implemented, and these modifications are in addition to the modifications that have already been implemented. In addition to these improvements, there have been a number of others taken into consideration. Additionally, vehicles that are of the sport grade or higher come with the option of a light bar that entirely fills the grille. This option is available to certain models. The standard equipment includes this option as a standard feature. This capability can be utilized by particular models so that they can be utilized. The equipment that is considered standard, which includes this option as a standard feature, is included. It is conceivable for particular models to make use of this capacity in order for them to benefit from it. That is something that can be done. It is included in the package that the equipment that is considered standard, which includes this option as a standard feature, is provided. One can obtain this particular kind of light bar that is currently available for purchase. This is something that can be acquired. There is now a buy option accessible for it. There is no doubt that it is something that can be accomplished. Through the use of a trunk lid that has been mended by the organization, it is feasible to establish a connection between the taillights that are located in different areas of the automobile. By utilizing the trunk lid, this is given the opportunity to be accomplished. A typical light bar that extends across the whole width of the car is included into this particular form of trunk lid, which is another feature of this particular style. This light bar is a feature that is often included in the package that you purchase. Under no circumstances is it permissible to violate this rule in any way, shape, or form. There is no exception to this rule. It is possible that the price of a Volkswagen Jetta model year 2026 might range anywhere from $23,000 to $120 to $31,000, depending on the trim level that is chosen in addition to the additional choices that are made available by the manufacturer. This is a possibility that is likely to occur. The acquisition of the automobile is a prerequisite for this particular aspect of the transaction. The other side of the coin is that this is something that might take place. It is not absolutely out of the question that something like this could take place. In the context of this discussion, the cost range that is being discussed is defined by the additional features that are provided to the customer. These features are the ones that are responsible for establishing the pricing range. The Volkswagen Jetta is the automobile that is responsible for the production of this distinction in the retail sector. This is being said for the goal of offering a more concrete illustration.